OLDC3 One Shot by Anonymous. One Shot. Interesting. Crashing very soon? Fair. It's Dinosaur Land. I'm not reading this message again. I've read this message so many times. You only had one shot. Horsehouse. Horsehouse? Hi, I hope you have a good time with this entry. This level has two paths. One of them reserved for people who like safety. Who like safety. Okay, have fun. Alright, cool. Safety. You know, I have to say, in terms of effective life farm, this is really high up there. Just look at that go. Yeah, the good old misplaced dragon coin. One shot the Mario hack? It's possible, but I doubt it. We'll see. One shot. What's up, Karasi? Everyone's gonna have fun with that one for like years to come, I suspect. One shot. I wonder if I need to bring a bullet bill with me the whole way through or something. That would be one shot. A pretty reasonable meaning thereof. Ooh, get to mess with... I didn't think that one through. Yeah, I've never played One Shot. I gave it to my sister for Christmas one year, but I haven't actually played it. She had it on her wish list, and somebody said it was good. Might have been Cap said it was good. I forget. No! Well, this will make this part a bit easier anyway. No. When's Ura 3 coming out? I think this is a D's nuts joke. Does remind me of use urinate in a sentence. On a scale from 1 to 10, urinate. But I'm not sure. Okay, I see what happened wrong. I ended up just being a little bit too low. Touching the ground, and that did not help things. Good old double hit. Bad Mahjong joke. Don't think about it. Okay. Your brother loves One Shot. Decent adventure game, but it got unhealthily wordy. Unbearably wordy by the end. I believe it. Nothing quite like a good exposition dump. Or, we've run out of ideas, so now we will deliver you the entirety of the plot. As explained by random characters from the game, because we just don't have the time or money to finish it. I'm looking at you, Squaresoft in the 90s. I want to try something silly. This felt like a thing to try. And it was. Sometimes you just see things in levels and you're like, that's exactly what I want to do. I'd say I got saved by that double hit there, but it didn't help. Is it a global emote? You get it by sending the message at the end? I don't know. Now it makes me kind of regret not sending myself an affiliate anniversary message. Because then I would have a cool party hat emote. So I don't know. Not only explain the whole plot, but they felt like they explained the whole plot multiple times in one exposition dub with multiple characters. That's even worse. I was thinking Chrono Cross at the end. You basically get explained the plot by some important characters. Because, in part, they ran out of cash by the end, and couldn't wrap up everything they had tried to start in that game. Let's see, can I make Party Hat? It does say Party Hat Twitch Global, so let me see if I can Party Hat. Yeah, it appears to be a Twitch Global phenomenon now. Wonder what was added. There's probably a website that keeps track of these things. I mean, also Xenogears. Same basic problem, they ran out of cash. Had to release the game, and the whole second disc is mostly just heads expositing while occasionally you fight in giant mecha. which compared to the first half is a little lackluster. Yeah, it seemed to be a problem with them in the PlayStation era. It's something that happens. Okay. Remember to duck jump. Makes your life easier when you're on rails anyway. Okay. Next step. That was mighty polite. Intriguing. I'll think twice before getting the midpoint, or tell me, how much are you willing to risk in order to get that midpoint? Is it worth it? That's an intriguing question. So far, it seems like I'm not risking all that much. Like, I just come over here. Oh. I understand now. I understand now what I'm looking at. That's cute. Yeah, this will force me to die, and that's going to spawn me someplace weird is what's going to happen. So, at least for the moment, I'm going to decline the midpoint. Just to see what happens. Since there is a, since it's called one shot, it feels like the right thing to do. Also occurs to me that I could be a lot safer by going in the background. Comes with a few downsides, but I think the downsides are easily outweighed here. In fact, it's required now that I look at it. Okay. Yeah, you gotta be ready to go wherever you're gonna go. This is 3 different things on 3 different cycles. Everyone likes the short plants these days. Why is the music so spooky, though? Because that's what the hacker intended. Some level of spookiness in that music. Should've gone back. Oh well. Oh yes, something oh. Thank you, Kappa. In this strange land, we find a vanilla intro message. Again. Yep. Since it was confusing to people last night, I didn't think this through before using both of these channel point rewards at once, but I had both play my level and request a thing turned on at the same time. Which, as you might be able to guess, confused some people. Because play my level doesn't actually do what, most people's play my level command does, or reward does. It's just there to let you change the name of the level in case you feel the need to do so. So, yeah, I wouldn't fix that. It's temporarily renamed the level. But you get to pick your anniversary from a 2-week window, and it lasts 12 until the next day. Oh, okay. Huh. I don't think I picked one. But okay. That makes a lot of sense. Plants are short because the vines have floppy, cheap graphics rather than normal graphics. That makes sense. Actually, it makes a lot of sense. Just happened to notice it in a couple different levels. I'm like, oh, guess they're in fashion. But hiding up a deficit is definitely worthwhile. It makes this next part a little bit oh, right. Pop. Is it worth it? Probably not. Am I still going to do it? Absolutely. Can I not make that jump? Not at all. Not a hard jump. Plenty of space. Right. I think I just need to relax. Well, I guess on the bright side, I did spend some time on my work problem today, and it looks more like, one, I was looking in the wrong place for our data. The data was actually being collected on a different tab of the spreadsheet, which was pretty annoying. But my fault for not looking in all of the various spreadsheet tabs, I guess. But two, it looks like our data collection is wrong, and I'm wondering why. Because it's about a certain thing, like, we do a bunch of heuristics on something, and then we determine a course of action. This is vacuous because I don't want to tell you what the thing actually is. But there's a number of possibilities. Only one is really desirable for us, for a given object. And I went through and grabbed the last few ones on the list, and they're doing the right thing, even though the other person apparently thinks wrong. At least my understanding of the rules. The problem, of course, is that the rules are really weird, and the definitions are not entirely correct. It is weird. You might guess these are business rules and not exactly tech rules. Very much of, is this thing over a certain value? Is there a certain thing associated with it? Is the number here greater than 0.15? That kind of nonsense. You know, I rather expected it to spawn a bullet. But nothing too fancy. But it's been bugging us for a while because it costs different amounts of money depending upon which of these conclusions the system reaches, and we'd prefer the one that works within the rule system that costs us the least amount of money, for obvious reasons. There's no reason to do the Cadillac version when the, you know... trying to come up with, like, the lamest one. The Segway version will suffice. Segway. Cannot believe anybody thought those were the future. $40? Okay. I will keep that in mind. It's already in the list. I don't have to keep that in mind. Why, I wrote the dang system, so I didn't have to keep all this stuff in mind. I'm happy with how the system is working, except for the naming issue I ran into yesterday. But I refunded everybody their channel points, so no harm, no foul. That's more lenient than I think it is, isn't it? That's less lenient than I think it is. Added a chair. I think it might have caught on. People like to sit. It's true. Just trying to imagine what a Segway with a chair would look like. I mean, I've never seen anybody riding one of those that doesn't look like an absolute tool. Whether they be, you know, security at an airport. Or, like, people being tourists in San Francisco. Like, everybody looks like a tool riding a Segway. It's just what it does. No. I have no sense of timing. Yeah, I'm not... I mean, I guess what a Segway with a chair looks like is a rascal scooter, isn't it? Like, those are things for the elderly and otherwise movement-impaired people, I suppose. That's a better setup. It's true, if I had better timing, I would have used that opportunity better. That's even worse. I ride a Segway, we can get an electric scooter. I mean, I think electric scooters weren't, like, as cheap as they were. I want to say battery miniaturization might have had something to do with it. But don't quote me on that. Yeah, I've never actually ridden one of those electric scooters. I've heard they're fun. None of my nephews are fans. Apparently, they work adequately, except for on some hills in San Francisco. At which point you have to kind of give them a little kick assist. There we go, we're back here. It took a little while, but we're back here. Alright, yeah, we do this lap first. I can get the Dragon Coin. Scooter people are worse drivers than the cyclists? I believe it. Cyclists are the worst, without a doubt. Like, I like riding bicycles, but just something about it. They put on those pants and it constricts their brain blood or something. They start thinking, oh yeah, I should start being obnoxious to things that outmass me, you know, like 100 to 1. Just not smart. Got stuck on the other one, okay, well. Almost. Almost plant, almost. Okay, so... should have gone forward. There's a lot of cycle waiting in this. So glad that spawned a little bit earlier than I thought it would. Not convinced being big here actually correlates with success at this level. I think that most cyclists ride well, the few stick out. Now, maybe it's a more... it's probably just a few sticking out, it's true. The ones I think the least of would probably be the electric bikers. Because they go really fast on public trails. And, yeah, as a pedestrian, I do not want that. Been hit by a human-powered bicycle once, and it wasn't fun. Definitely not my favorite thing of all time. Yeah. Still kind of annoyed about that one. But yes, no amount of yelling on your left makes up for being a dick. You know? In retrospect, I should have seen that coming. Sprite-sidedness does actually make a difference. I cannot for the life of me proc him. And now it's in the wrong spot. I begin to wonder if I should just go for it. I went for it. Wish you got custom music. Hey, what's up, Farah? How you doing? Yeah, custom music would be nice. But it's OLDC, what can you do? OLDC. Alive? Oh, that's good to hear. Infrastructure design. We don't need to get into that. Yeah. This is true. This is true. Touch on the side of a spike is murder. Yup. To be fair, it's a muncher. I figure they're also poisonous and toxic and other things. and make Marios explode by just touching them. Some sort of, like, awful stinging nettle situation. That's actually easier if you wait there. I guess that's the intended solution rather than jumping immediately. Which is what I was doing previously. And now know not to be a good strategy. Come on. There we go. I don't think it's going to help much, but... I go for a cycle? Of course I go for a cycle. Those things aren't that wide. With regular spikes, it also... murders you for touching their smooth edge sides, yeah. This is true. Unpleasant, but true. Jump. Okay, I think that timing works a lot better. You know? At least the muncher, at least it's shorter. That helps out. Alright, finally new territory. Oh, I see the gimmick here. OLDC2023. That was cute. Oh no! I think I was at the end too. What's up, Mangort? How you doing? Happy affiliate anniversary. Yep, it is. Somehow. I didn't intend it to be that sort of thing, and this certainly isn't like a special affiliate anniversary stream. This is literally just like a something to do, may as well do it kind of stream. Green beans are the worst enemy? Absolutely. It's true in the vanilla game. In the extended game, diagonal green beans are the worst enemy. Shout out to Jeff for living his best life in assembly. Okay. And wait that one cycle. Okay, that's better. Quick thing to take a peek at. Okay, I'll take a look. Next time I die. Which might not be that long, honestly. I do think it's a bit sneaky to have, you know, effectively two levels in a level like this. Not that I'm complaining, but it's sneaky. I also do not like green beans in real life. One of those, I wonder if I just had too many bad green beans growing up to really appreciate them. Because, like, with an awful lot of produce, fresh, frozen, or canned makes a big difference. You know, fresh spinach is great. Frozen spinach can be used for some things. I don't want to eat canned spinach. I simply don't. Ha! Okay. Well, I did rather want to kill it, but I guess I'll settle for this. I guess I'll settle for this. What I get for trying to kill things that I don't really need to kill. I got all the dragon coins. Cool. $43 regular, and... oh. Yeah, this is less than last time. French cut green beans. Interesting. We'll check out the credits, and then we'll see what or we'll check out where the map takes us. To Donut Pains! Wait a second. There's no way out of here. Next entry. No! Wait, what? What do you mean there's no way out of here? What is this nonsense? Okay. Well, I kind of wish I hadn't checked this out yet. It's Mario. Oh, the creepypasta? Yeah. Yeah, less than... way less. 125 was too many. I think the judges should be pretty happy with how many they actually have to do. Like, 25 and 55 respectively, or 55-ish respectively is not that bad to do, honestly. Especially for a contest like this. And I think it's a fine turnout, too. Like, I don't think they need... Like, it's just fine. Not every contest needs to be that ridiculous. Duck around the pit. There should be a pipe. Okay. I'll try that again on our next way through that. But first, we need to go see what happens with the midway. Because that is of key importance to me. There's some sort of gimmick with this midway. I need to see what it is. Took me long enough to get that consistent. Have this. Not that it matters. Let's not die in a stupid way on our way to the midway. Alright, sweet. I appreciate being reminded. Remind me. It said it next time I died. Okay. I'm digging it. Alright, let's see what happens now. Oh. Okay. Guess it's going to be different? This looks... Well, it has fewer eyes. Oh, never mind, they came back. I'm trying to think of what, aside from the eyes disappearing, may have changed. It all looks the same from here. Maybe I misunderstood what the text that part was supposed to, like, clue me into. There'll be clothes. Oh, I assumed just furry creature, no need for pants. Like the Donald Duck principle. So basically, I made this level harder. Wait, what? Oh, I see. Okay, so now if I die... That was on purpose. I definitely could have lived there. There should be a one-up door. Yep, one-up pipe. And it's blocked off so I can't go. This is cute, at least. Wait, what? Oh, this is very different. And slammy. I guess this is one of those who gives up freedom for security kind of things, isn't it? Also like to note that that's an elusive tooth thrower. You almost never see those in the wild. I'll let you go. Oh, did stream die? Oh, dang it. Let me check. Looks dead for me. Okay, well, let me see what happened. I have to do the blip here. Yeah, it died. Great! But wait, no, it came back. Just as I was about to do something, apparently it comes back. Comcast... Actually, no, it's probably not Comcast's fault, because I saw your chat message. But yes, the stream has come back. You guys didn't miss much beyond... actually, you guys did miss a bit. It was confusing. The Donald Duck principle? Well, Donald Duck doesn't wear pants. He doesn't need to wear pants. Donald Duck wearing pants would be weird. He wears a shirt. I really don't know how else to put it. just, you know, some cartoon characters don't need pants. I don't really know. Stream, dang, video's doing that thing, but I don't want to fix it right now. I mean, with me saying the Donald Duck principle over and over. Okay, that's actually kind of fun. Oh, I'm toast. I'm not toast. That is kind of funny, though. I don't like this at all. Because that was going to happen. Instead of something you need to solve, but you've solved in your game. How you attack in your game, instead of just eating swords, the main character's not an archer. I noticed the bow in the screenshot. It's a good change, I think. You could do some fun things with, like, I don't know, ammunition that does different things. It's always a cliche I like in video games. Your fire arrows and whatnot. Yes, I did. I beat the regular level first, Big Brawler. How's how you doing? And came back to see what would happen if I took the midway. I went and got all the dragon coins and everything. It took me a little bit of doing, as you might be able to guess, by the number of lives I have. I should have waited. I'm good. How to end up in the unescapable room? Which unescapable room? So there was Donut Panes 1, which was the level that came after this level. Brilliant. Okay, gotta be careful here. Watch for that. Okay, now I'm safe. I'm so glad that thing just yeeted itself out of existence in the opposite direction. Ah! Fast spike. Okay. Yes. So basically what happened is I got the midway, and after a certain point after getting the midway, I encountered a one-up that spawned. So there was a one-up door, and this is the one-up door, or one-up pipe. And now I'm in this section. I feel like people are having more fun with some of the OLDC features now than they were in OLDC2. Just in general. Like, there's been 2 levels that have abused item memory. To be fair, I guess that was kind of cherry-picked, but still. And other things. Change the spells to something like enchanted arrows. They'll cost magic to shoot. Oh, your regular shot? You won't have ammo count because depleting your only a method would suck? Yeah. Fair. Doesn't like the word donut. It's fine with donuts and donut. How odd. Donut. The anti-checkpoint. Yeah, I didn't go all the way to the end of the level. Once I saw that the thing had spawned, I was like, oh, something interesting is going to happen. So I decided to walk. I decided to fall off a cliff immediately. But it is sneaky. How'd I do that? Just bored and I wanted to jump, I guess. Not sure being big is going to make a huge difference for how well I do in this part. It's very much that's a tight spot to put that green bean. It should do the thing, so hopefully it fixes the sink. Reused the concept used for OLDC2 and did the opposite here. Oh, did you? Oh, man. OLDC has been too long. You have to go play some of those old ones just to see. Refresh the old memory. Before... No, I still used hack then. I just used it differently. Back then, what would happen was, whenever I would use the hack command, it would put a stream marker down. And then I used those to make chapters in the videos, because I already used stream markers to do that. Pff, off he goes! It was a different time in my tech stacks history. Dang that green bean. Autofilling a map like Zelda, except there's no map item to fill the rest in. I feel fine about that. I think just being able to see the connections instead of wandering blind for a while is nice. I guess, also, speaking of which, I got close to the end of Equinox, and then got tired of wandering around lost for a while. I felt I was making so much good progress, and then suddenly it just all stopped. And it became, look for secret rooms with secret keys. And I'm pretty sure I just need one more to make positive progress, but darned if I know. Gonna miss some literally yeah, I did miss a couple. There was one that was indicated that I missed that was off of a room with a blob that was in a weird spot. I found that. There was one that was signaled by an apple of all things. I found that. There's probably a couple other ones that I missed, but those are the ones that come to mind. But my plan was to come back to it eventually with a clear mind and just start checking off the rooms. Oh, come on now. As I go through them. Though I spent some time thinking about like what the shape of that dungeon would look like. And I think that actually might help it. Oh, yeah, I'm being impatient and that's silly. Okay. Speaking of thinking before doing things, clearly what you're supposed to do there is ride the loop a little bit so that you can jump into the green bean at an ideal time, as opposed to trying to land on the green bean such that it doesn't murder you. Because clearly the murder by green bean thing is not the intended solution. So, I'm learning. Sometimes. Sonia's Fortress / Ice Palace is not as bad as the Ghost Ship at its moments. Yeah, the Ghost Ship with its I need to go back in that one room, that was highly demoralizing. Like, there was an awful lot in the Ghost Ship I kind of liked. The bobbing got really old, but that one room with the really, really near spike jumps, that was so tricky. Billy Bones was pretty easy. Like, I rocked him in one go. The fact that his attacks only work on certain angles made him really easy. So I just kind of stood at an angle to him and just kept shooting him until he died. Good old Cyber Demon strat, once again, proved vital. As long as you shoot the Cyber Demon until it dies, then you'll be in good shape. This is so devious. Bonk. I don't know why the football didn't spawn, and at this point I'm afraid to ask. Okay. I got killed by a lava no, I got killed by being chunked into the floor. Things that almost worked. Love the name Billy Bones. Yeah, the name Billy Bones is absolutely ridiculous. After all of that, it fits very well in with Isis, though, so I can't really argue with it, but it is a very silly name. But yes, at some point in the near future, it will need to be complete. Then I'll know the final thing of what happens in in Equinox. Because I was totally paying attention to the plot the whole time. The very important plot that makes a lot of sense and is integral to the gameplay. What plot? Exactly. I mean, I think I'm supposed to save Barcelona. I think that's what happens. But, you know, it's been a while. I don't think I need to do that. I could probably just jump past him. I'm still not sure what the point of that football is. Okay. So this area requires more thinking. But not that. Yep, well, that was a damage boost that worked. Oh, good. He got bored and gave up. I'm so glad I got to use that damage boost there. Right. Glendale saves Barcelona the game. Exactly. I think Barcelona is way past its prime. Still playing well into the Spanish Championship. Yeah, I can't speak to that. Presuming we're talking about the fish. Football. Football! Floppy fish, you are gonna get me killed somehow. I just know it. Okay, stop. And think. That's what I want. No! SMB Wonder is really good. I've been hearing nothing but good things about it, honestly. Like, I keep seeing Jez's videos come out. Definitely a game I want to play. Don't know when, but sometime. My list is far too long to want to pick up something like that presently. Things will change, especially once it stops being the flavor of the month. But maybe December. Who knows? There we go. As a game, it's better than SMW. I mean, that doesn't surprise me. SMW is really good, but honestly, once you've played enough hacks, the base game does feel a bit silly. It's a very good level creation system. Like, they give you a lot of good pieces to mess with in a ways that other Marios don't quite as well. Escalators cannot get enough of fireballs. Just putting that out there. I don't think this is the intended solution. And I don't care. Okay. It's only safe because... Huh. Nope. That did not help. Well, at least the ninja's not gonna take it away from me this time. What's up, Luis? How you doing? Already put sands in Wonder and made the flowers tell you to go fuck yourself. Oh, may the wonders of game modding never cease. Alright, well that sucks. No. Long as it works. Yeah, it's true. It's the old axiom, if it's stupid and it works, it ain't stupid. Wonder has a lot of bits and bobs. Once prop level comes out, new custom levels already being made by tedious text editing, which no thanks is going to be crazy. Tedious text editing. Interesting. Makes me wonder if the levels are defined by like an XML schema or some sort of nonsense. Do you mean tedious hex editing? Because those are somewhat different things. But if it's done in text, that's really fascinating. But ultimately not surprising. Like, people have already been editing... Actually, I guess it's not that surprising. Like, people have already been editing Mario Odyssey and other games. It wouldn't surprise me if at least Wario Wonder's engine isn't partially based off of Odyssey or one of the Zeldas. Like, there's no good reason to invest in an engine like that and not use it. Alright, how about me? I'm doing good. I may have figured out one of my bugs at work, which has been bugging me. Which really, unfortunately for me, means I need to sit down and do a tedious audit of all of these GUIDs in a file somewhere. And compare them and make sure they're not being overridden by something else somewhere else. But if I'm right, then at least that's a way to fix it. Levels are vector-based rather than tile-based in Wonder, which is nifty. Don't know if it's in Hex or not. No people using text editors. If they're using text editors, they're not. It's not in Hex. If that makes sense. Wonder to you feels like an improved new Super Mario Bros. Engine? Or new Super Mario Bros. U engine. Gameplay-wise. Interesting. I mean, I guess they could use that, too. There's probably some people who would know what its lineage is, looking at the code. There we go. Don't want to fall into that again. Inner join, key X. X.key equals Y.key. Yeah, how you doing, Fries? I screwed up the spawn on this. See if it lines up again next route. I think I'm hosed. Yep. I almost survived. It was almost survivable. I feel that game made it feel a lot better. Interesting. I wrote some sequel today. I was trying to find a specific thing that happened in Dark Souls. And I'm like, I remember someone saying something around when this happened in this VOD. But I can't find it. So I just went and did a small amount of sequel to find the comment from the person. And then took the timestamps and made it work. Found it was about 2 hours into the VOD. Fast forward, and yep, that's where it is. It worked out. Just run it. You cannot just run across that. I don't know why I tried. But, no, the GUID thing isn't in a database. It's in our settings thing. We use Vault. Some percentage of it is in Vault. Some of it is just literals hiding in a Python file. And I will ultimately not be surprised if some of the GUIDs are just wrong. Like, it's pretty haphazardly thrown together. Like, it would have been way better to, like, just fill these in somewhere else and document each and every one, so. The good news is at least I have a file documenting each and every one of these GUIDs, so I can do a reverse lookup and figure it out based upon the documentation I have. What little documentation I have. Not my documentation. It's not quite the right word, but look at the code and see how it lines up. Or comments like Word. Not far away from that, honestly. SQLite, you can do queries on JSON strings by parsing things as JSON. So I just looked for a comment from a specific person, thinking, oh yeah, that's roughly when he showed up. It's when I got invaded when I was in the swamp area of Dark Souls. And I lived for all of like 15 seconds before I ended up falling off something. And I was entertained by that. Was a statement along the lines of, I've never seen better comedic timing. Which, not surprising. Sequel is fun. It's surprisingly powerful. Far more powerful than some people assume. It's worth learning. At least some. Even if you do fancy yourself a business logic type person or not a programmer. You'd be surprised at how many simple problems can be solved with the application of a little bit of SQL Hammer. Alright, well. Short hop. Still short hop. Okay, at least the floppy fish floundered off, so don't have to worry about the floppy fish. Nuts. Just alert me, you think about rebranding your online stuff to a different name? Love you, show. Alright, yeah, just let me know. I've definitely seen that happen a few times. I'm trying to remember. I think well-known vintage is rebranded as something else, is rebranded as something else. It definitely happens sometimes. Don't blame nobody for wanting to do some rebranding. You know, unless you're a multi-billion-dollar company and it's a terrible idea, like New Coke or X. But being neither of those things, as far as I know, it's probably okay. Have an idea, need to figure it out. All right. There we go. Nope. I'm just gonna let him go. It'll just save me a little bit of time on iterations. Okay. The ducking is unnecessary, but fun. Had your name for like 22 years? That's a long time. I don't think I've had mine for 22 years. Probably 15-ish. Just maybe a little more now. I love that he just kind of wanders off. That's where my otherwise brilliant plan fell apart. Always stream really late, so you wake up when I'm streaming. I mean, I would not recommend waking up for me when, for the purpose of watching a stream, but I always stream really late just because this is when it works for me. Like, I usually stream post-work, post-dinner. Got a really late dinner today. I understand how this obstacle is supposed to work now. You know, actually, no, we're just not dealing with it. You go away. Okay. There's a fireball there. Okay, we're almost there. I can feel it. Yes! 2 capes! Completely unnecessary double cape. That was one hell of a detour. Oh, it makes this part actually a lot easier, doesn't it? Yeah, it makes that part really easy. Oh, what a level. Alright, let's go check out the donut panes. Because I've been told what to do now. Hopefully. That's what shortcuts do for you. It's true. Something, you've learned nothing and only cheated yourself. More meetings, yeah. Yeah, random pipe below the screen. And then darkness. Am I moving? I can't tell. This was an afterthought. Am I like solving a maze? Want Jamie in the username because it's your nickname. Just so much preferred hearing it over Faro. That's fair. Does make sense. I like having a good chunk of my name in my username. I'm gonna guess there's nothing else here. It's a straight line of cement. Oh. So I just keep holding right and hopefully something will happen. Oh, there's nothing else here, is there? Just a straight line of cement. And the original list was a crash. Ah, that makes sense. Alright, well, that was different.